know you've downloaded the Gnome 2-set card. And you'll notice in my video, I made a little error because the beard should go on first and then the hat go on. But you'll notice in the video that I put the hat on first and recommended that. But I want to show you that all of us make silly mistakes. It's just knowing that you can fix them no matter what. So stay with me and let's make these fun gnome cards together. Welcome to the tutorial on the gnomes. You'll notice I've cut all of the pieces. I've got a little glitter from the previous project, but what are you gonna do? No mistakes in art. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put my base together. And this will be the front of the card. When I pull the Christmas off of the mat, it really cuts so beautifully. You just have to be careful to lift it so that it doesn't pull the lettering. So the first thing I'm going to do is put down the gnome and the frame. Actually, here's my notebook. So you'll notice I'm not doing the lettering just yet. I'm going to let that fall in naturally. So I'm just going to go to the corner here and drop that in. And then I'm going to use my Zig pen to attach the word Christmas. I'm just going to squeeze a little glue out, or not. And I'm just going to let that fall naturally down. Hold that for a second. And the Airy, which is obviously the other half of Mary, is actually where the dot for the Christmas is. So I'm use my little tweezers here. And it goes right in for my dot. Oops. Oh, and I did not glue the Mary down. I'm just going to add that right there. So the bottom color of the gnome, which is really his outfit, is the lighter green. You can see that goes right into position. And what I recommend is that his hat go on first. See? And then the stripes. And you can see all of the curves fit. So this point goes to the inside point of the hat and then it meets the top. Right? And here I'm actually going to use the Zig pen because I really don't want the stripes of the hat kind of raised at all. Remember, right? Oh, yep. I put the tweezers in there. So there's my point. And then this one. Actually, the beard should go first, so I just raised the hat a little bit and shoved it under. And the reason the beard goes on first is because the edge is a little bit not perfectly smooth, so it really tucks under the hat. And then my pom-pom. The mittens go right to the edge of the first loop down on his beard. And then the actual color of the mitten goes right in front, so that you wind up with this light teal band on the mitten. So stick that right in there. This one. Now his shoes actually go edge to edge of the curve of the foot. And the package, once it's ready to go in, will slide right into him holding it. So I like to put the nose, and I'll put the mittens on, just sort of above the hat a little bit. Here's his blue gloves. Mittens, I should say. So with the other face, I'm actually going to make three-dimensional trees, and I did cut 3 trees so that when they go into the gnome's hands, the tree will be raised. I didn't want the package particularly to be raised, but you could certainly do the same thing with the package. So I'm going to put the package in first, and I'm going to use 1 pop dot. I'm going to slide that right into the mittens. And the reason I'm putting the bow on last is because I sort of wanted to be raised over his nose. So I'm going to pop dot the bow. I'm going to pop dot the bow, and then this will be a zig pen because I want the bow to be leveled up. So because I've used 1 pop dot there, I'm going to use 1 here and 2. So 2 go on the bow. And then this gets dropped in with the zig pen onto the base of the package. I'm just going to go right into the center. Pop dot it down. So that's my first cover, and then that'll attach to this card, and I'm going to pop dot it onto the card. But let's make the other one first. So here we go. Again, here's all my pieces, pre-cut out. Now when I put this one together, I'm only going to edge attach this side of the mittens on the outside so that I can put the 3D tree in. So remember, same concept here. We're going to put the gnome and the border in. I'm going to add a little glue to the M just to start. So the Christmas is not attached yet. So I'm going corner, corner. So I'm going to put the Christmas down with the zig pen. And remember, it's a little funny because it prefers pressure. So, oops, there we go. I'm just going to squeeze it out a little bit. And I need something to press it down, because when I press it with my fingers, all it does is stick to my fingers. And yes, that doesn't make me happy. Here's your Mary. Remember the eye of the Christmas is attached to the water. Looks like my R needs a little done. What I love about the zig pen is they dry pretty quickly. You just have to give it a second to actually adhere. Okay. My gnome base. And yes, from my faux pas before, the beard goes in first and the round first curve is where that lays in. On both sides. Okay, now the hat. And the two curves. And remember from the other video, point to point. So point, point. I'm going to use the zig pen here and my tweezers. Let's put the other stripe on. Good. And then the pom-pom. I'm going to put his tootsies on first. And remember, the point goes to the edge of the foot, indicating his shoes. And now the mittens. So remember, I'm going to just come into the back piece. So I'm going to use this here. I'm not using the front of the mitten to be glued yet. Just the edge. Okay. Now I'm going to put these on for full. Right, so this can go on full. So it's really the whole mitten will be raised, but this is going to be completely attached. Okay. All right, let's put his nose on. So now I'm going to put together these 3 trees with some Zot dots. And I'm using the, actually these are Stampin' Up! Pop dots. I find that they're a little bit thinner than the regular pop dots that I normally use. And the reason I want to use the thinner ones is so that they don't look awkward to be too raised in the little gnome's hands. So I'm going to use all 3 trees. Just building them up at the moment. I think it's going to be so cute with the dimensional trees in there. Oh, and maybe I need a little more color. So I'm going to slip this into both sides. Mittens. Oh my gosh, so cute. So then we're going to attach that, but I'm only going to use the zig pen because it's raised enough. Just going to get in there a little there, hold that down. I'm going to get a little in here, hold that down. And yes, I'm going to attach the mitten just where it touches the tree. Very nice. So now you have 2 gnome fronts. And yes, I'm going to pop dot this. I'm just going to fix this H. Ever so slightly bumped up. Make sure these are firmly down. Now for this, I'm going to use the regular squares. So I'm going to use this corner one. And I love not wasting. I'm going to use the actual long piece here. Covers off. And put it right onto my card. Oh. Merry Christmas gnome holding the tree. Let's attach this one. Two cards, one pack. Hope you've enjoyed making it. Hope you'll enjoy giving it, and you can check out the rest of my designs in my Design Silhouette store. Thanks so much for watching.